right, coming up on 8:22. Thanks so much for joining us. Some beautiful weather in store for Seattle, but we are cranking up the thermostat here going tomorrow through Tuesday. For right now, we're at 63 from our Queen Anne cam, and faintly in the distance can see that the mountain is indeed out. Great weekend for all sorts of summer activities, but I do just want to give you a heads up on air quality. We have a lot of green on our current air quality map, so that means for the most part we're in great shape. You'll notice some yellows out there. That means air quality is moderate for those who are sensitive to air quality issues. If you have respiratory sensitivities, maybe asthma, perhaps you're pregnant, you're a little kiddo, some of our sensitive folks just need to be aware that air quality could drop to moderate levels for much of the weekend. And in some cases, briefly, we could drop to the orange, which means unhealthy for sensitive groups. So if you're included in that, I would make sure to keep a watch on those air quality levels this weekend. But for much of the population, you're not going to be noticing much in the way of impacts. We're in the mid-80s tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, and our normal high is 79. That's where we'll be today, more or less. We're backing off to the mid-70s on Wednesday. In addition to air quality worsening slightly this weekend, fire danger will also be elevated, so that's something that unfortunately we will be dealing with. Spotty clouds for this morning, but it feels really comfortable if you have to do anything outdoors this morning. Getting the dog out for a walk, you want to do that outdoor workout this morning, shape it up really beautifully for you. But we crank up the heat a little bit this afternoon. We're at 73 into 4, and then the mid-60s going into 10. One of our weather makers today, this very weak northerly flow at the surface, and this time of year it really helps to promote clear skies, dry weather. We'll certainly see that today. It's late tonight when we could start to see the development of some clouds once more for the coast, the Strait, and the Admiralty Inlet area. But that plentiful sunshine just really on repeat this afternoon. We're in the low 80s for some spots like Tukwila, Renton, and Berrien, 80 for Maple Valley, Lake Desire, 82 for Enumclaw, 80 as well, I should say, with 82 for Thrift and 84 at the hot spot in DeRoy. 70s, much more common for our friends in the north. Here we go, Snohomish, Three Lakes, Cathcart, just shy of 80 degrees and looking very mild and pleasant, like Goodwin to Lalip at 76. In the central and eastern Washington, 90s, Wenatchee, Yakima, and 97 for Medford. We are expecting some overwhelming and dangerous heat for eastern Washington beginning tomorrow, maybe lasting for a few days. Futurecast tomorrow morning, some of us dealing with low-hanging clouds, clearing in Puget Sound by 9, but a bit more stubborn out along the coast. 70 forecast, mid-80s. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, uncomfortable sleeping weather for those with air conditioning. We hate to see that. We do drop back mercifully to the mid-70s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We start to add in some more clouds by the end of the work week. So much more news and weather coming up next for you after this break.